Summary of 1 Kings 13-16 NLT. 1 Kings 13, the prophet's warning to Jeroboam. A man of God from Judah confronts King Jeroboam at the altar in Bethel, prophesying that a future king, Josiah, will destroy the pagan altars. As a sign, the altar splits apart, and Jeroboam's hand withers when he tries to seize the prophet. The prophet prays, and Jeroboam's hand is restored, but he still does not repent. Later, the prophet is deceived by an old prophet, eats when he was commanded not to, and is killed by a lion as punishment. This reinforces that God expects full obedience. 1 Kings 14, judgment on Jeroboam and Rehoboam. Jeroboam's sixth son, Jeroboam sends his wife in disguise to Ahijah the prophet, but Ahijah recognizes her and delivers a harsh prophecy. Jeroboam's dynasty will be destroyed because of his sins. His son dies as a sign. Jeroboam reigns 22 years before dying, and his son Nadab becomes king. Rehoboam Judah also leads in sin, allowing idolatry and temple prostitution. Egypt attacks Jerusalem, plundering the temple and palace treasures. Rehoboam dies, and his son Abijam becomes king. 1 Kings 15, kings of Judah and Israel. Abijam Judah reigns 3 years, continuing in sign. Asa Judah, his son, is righteous, removing idols and leading reform. He reigns 41 years, defeating enemies and relying on God. Nadab Israel, Jeroboam's son, reigns 2 years before being assassinated by Baasha, who takes the throne. Baasha Israel rules 24 years, but he follows Jeroboam's evil ways. The prophet Jehu warns that Baasha's family will be wiped out. 1 Kings 16, more corrupt kings of Israel. Elah Israel, Baasha's son, reigns 2 years before being assassinated by his commander, Zimri. Zimri, Israel rules only 7 days before being overthrown by Omri, another military leader. Omri, Israel rules 12 years, establishing Samaria as a new capital. However, he sins even worse than previous kings. Ahab Israel, Omri's son, becomes king and is the most wicked of all, marrying Jezebel, promoting Baal worship, and provoking God's anger. Key themes. 1. God's judgment on disobedience. Jeroboam's and Baasha's dynasties are destroyed due to idolatry. 2. The importance of righteous leadership. Asa shows that following God leads to stability. 3. The rise of wickedness in Israel. Ahab and Jezebel's reign marks a new low in Israel's spiritual decline.